Everybody, welcome to the weekly virtual open house done by Rosemary Lankowell with Premier Plus Realty here in Naples, Marco Island, Florida. I'll tell you, we got some great ones today. A couple of things I wanted to talk to you about. If you like these videos and would like to see them regularly, feel free to subscribe to Rosemary Lankowell at Luxury Real Estate Naples on Facebook, or go to my Facebook page or my YouTube page, www.youtube.com/user/rlankowell, and that'll find my Facebook page. What can I help you with? My camera person's looking for something. What do you need?
It's a little darker than it usually is because of the rain, and so I was just looking for more light.
Oh, hold on just a second. I'm going to open the door to my office.
That
Does
helps.
that help?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, there we are. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Okay, let's talk about properties today. Couple of interesting properties I'd like to talk about. Newly listed this week, been on the market less than 7 days, is, well, let me call it up on YouTube, since my screen got all kind of snarky when I put, why is my picture here? Alrighty, here we are. Let's move this off to the side. This house was just put on the market. This is a beauty. Let's get some music. Other one. Thank you. Wow, is that loud? And it's not going down. Sorry about that. And I have the sound off on my computer. There we go. Wow, that's
much
a lot
better.
better. Anyway, I'm going to restart this beautiful video. Let's go back to the beginning. This house was just listed. Absolutely beautiful. Let's take that music down even further. How's that? 2.273 acres, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1,500 square feet under air. Beautiful paved driveway on a great street in a great neighborhood. 1,800 square feet overall with a beautiful covered lanai. Tile throughout, which is fantastic. Large open floor plan. Dining room. Nice sized kitchen with, just when they bought the house, brand new refrigerator, large master bedroom, nice bathrooms with 2 sinks in the master. Great, you can tell they have children. It's a little purple. But these bedrooms have great closets. Updated bathroom with new fixtures and tile in the shower, covered lanai, and look at this fabulous backyard. 2.27 acres. Collier County regulation is 1.5 horses per acre. This property is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Ready to move into. Quick access to, hold on, let me stop, or it'll go on to the next video. Great access to 8th, which brings you both north and south access to the estates and to North Naples. You're about 8 miles to the expressway, maybe a little longer, 10 miles to the expressway, about 15 miles to the beach. Great school districts, which is why this family moved there. Absolutely beautiful little house listed at $345. This one's not going to last, so if you're interested in it, call me 239-404-0005. And for those of you that are sequestered up north in states that are still on lockdown, Florida is starting to open up, and I get to get my hair done on Friday. I'm so excited. My beautician, Opal Mayette, love you, Opal, is open, and I have first appointment Friday morning. My camera person, Deb, is one of the first appointments on Monday, and where she's doing the happy hair dance, because we all have corona hair, which we could live without this. How do you show a house? I'll answer that question for you, Deb. It's a real good one. How do you show a house during the coronavirus? Well, first off, everyone who comes into that house, because there's children, is going to wear a mask. Today's mask is featured by my sister Annette, made of cotton sheets, nose piece made out of copper. Fits nice and tight. It has hair ties. She made this for me early in the presentation, but everybody wears a face mask. This is a nice one because it's disposable. What I do, because I have a wackadoo immune system, is I'll put a piece of blue shock towel in here, which my husband read somewhere increases the effectiveness of a standard cotton mask. And I have everybody who enters the house, I have disposable masks at each of my listings, so that if you are going to show this house and you don't have a mask, there's one there for you. Not so much for the occupants, which we're really concerned about because there's kids there, but also for the for you yourself if they have it, so you don't catch it. It limits our liability. We have to do things a little differently in these times, just like these virtual open houses. This is a great property, easy to show. I prefer 24-hour notice, but if you're in the area and need to show it and you don't mind kids' toys, give us a call. We'll see if we can't make an arrangement to get you in there. Absolutely beautiful house, by the way. Next on our list, and did I go through all the specs on that house? Let me just run through the specs on that house real quickly here. 345,000, 1,500 square feet overall, 1,800 square feet on 1,800 square feet overall, 1,500 in the house. Beautiful paved driveway. Why is that important? Because out in what we call Golden Gate Estates, which is a state property, you don't always have paved driveways. Sometimes they're gravel going up to the house. This one, completely paved. Part of that is because the little boy is a hockey player and they needed a place for him to play hockey. And you can see there's ample space right over here for him. That's his hockey net, for him to shoot pucks all day, and which I guess is his greatest hobby. Neighbors are not right on top of you. This is 180 feet wide, 662 feet deep, which is a really large lot. Nice kitchen, just absolutely a beautiful home ready to move into. The air conditioning is only 2 years old, and the screen lanai is only about 5. Great space in the back for a corral or a steel building. Absolutely beautiful property. Let's go on to our next one. Our next one's one of my favorite. I'm going to do the YouTube video on this. This is 125 Jamaica. Let me go back to my channel here. I don't know what this is or why it's there. I think that's my Zoom thing. So I'm going to go back to my, here we are, 125 Jamaica. This is a lovely property here on the Isles of Capri. Why is the Isles of Capri, oh, there goes my light. Hold on a second, I gotta put something in the door. Just a second. That'll stop it. Keep the light in here. Why is the Isles of Capri special? You know what? That is an excellent question. Let me get the faster internet going. While that's going, let me show you why Isles of Capri is special. Would you just go away, you? Down here. Isles of Capri is a unique place in the world. It is in Naples, Florida, but on the Isles of Capri, look at this, remember this? This was the 4th of July party out at Dolphin Point. We have a lot of community events. We have a very magnanimous community that does a lot. This was a fundraiser to build a new sign here on Isles of Capri. Why is it not going to the next one? Oh, sorry about that. We have great sunsets. This was taken from Pelican Bend, one of our watering holes. We have street fairs where they do face painting. There's my camera person, Debbie, again. She's ready to kill me, I think. We have boating. 90% of this island is on water. Let me say that again. 90% of the island single-family homes are on water. That means less than 10% are inland houses. And you can go boating, fishing, sailing. All of these homes are direct access. Most of the, oh, that's my mother. Happy Mother's Day. That's the unstoppable Ange. My mother, 92 years old. Sorry about that. It just popped up. It was in my folder. We have phenomenal sunsets, easy access to Marco where you could have boat rides. We have Cool Beans, which is a sailing vessel that sails out of Isles of Capri that does beautiful tours, and they do sunset tours. That's not Cool Beans, that's actually a cutter that was going through the area. It's very dog friendly. There's my old girl Heather. Yeah, she's no longer with us. She crossed into the Rainbow Bridge, but we used to have a dog convention here on the street every morning because she got along. Fishing is absolutely fantastic. That's a sheep's head, by the way, that my little, now 11-year-old niece, Nicole, caught. Isles of Capri is part of Naples. This is downtown Naples. Did I say we do the best parades? I mean, okay, we don't have big floaty things and big buildings, but we have great parades here. They go on for days. Everyone sits along the sideline, and every holiday there's a parade. There's a St. Patrick's Day parade. There's a 4th of July parade. There's a Christmas parade. There's a Christmas fest. There's so much to do, all very accessible from Isles of Capri. We have beautiful foliage. By the way, Miss Pat, this right here is your frangipani tree last year. It's still doing well even though you left us. Just wanted you to know. We have crazy people on Isles of Capri. Think he'd be upset? That's my husband, Joe. Think he'd be upset? How many military officers will let this get published? And we have paddle boarding. Even those of us who do it poorly, it's something you could do right off of your dock here on Capri. And the house on Jamaica is just perfect for that. We have great places to sit around and visit with people and have a glass of wine. Catch gorgeous, oh yeah, we have a lot of salt in Florida, but of course ours is mostly for margaritas. I was being funny. All you people up there in Michigan, New York, who got snow for the first time since, what was it, 1883? Did I read that correctly, or 93?
I wasn't paying attention.
Or Vermont, who got 8 inches of snow. Not rubbing this in at all. But this is the Isles of Capri. This is what makes us great. Our sunsets, our waterfront, live music at a lot of locations. That's my home inspector, actually, and that one came in the wrong. I just twisted it. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Let's see if I get that back. Again, from Pelican Bend, sitting out there having a drink, just visiting with friends. They used to have appetizers on Friday evening outside so that you could then go in and eat. You can get fried oysters or raw oysters at the Fish House, Pelican Bend, or Island Gypsy. Our 3 restaurants. I don't know about the new one. They haven't opened yet. Thank you, COVID. And yes, that is Flat Stanley. He came down from Tuscaloosa, Alabama to visit. We do occasionally get rain, but look at the view, even with the rain. Today's a rainy day, which are much needed rain. Although it stopped, I think we might get some blue skies. It's actually pretty cold today. It's like 75, which is really, really cold. Back to our parades, we got fabulous schools. This is the Mason Classical Academy, where my niece has her children, top-rated school in the county. We do parades. Like I said, we get a little crazy in our parades. Sometimes people get crazy. This is just what Isles of Capri and Naples is all about. It's about being who you want to be and not apologizing for it. Just don't be a jerk. We don't like people like that. But Isles of Capri is a great place to be. Is that my last one? I think it is. Oh no, I got a few more. Oh, we also have big concerts in the park. And we bring some of these to Capri sometimes, which is great. We have fabulous food. This is the Red Rooster on Marco. They do this French toast with brie, lemon curd, lemon zest, fresh fruit. I have no words. That is the absolute best French toast I've ever had in my mouth. On homemade bread. I can't eat it right now, as many of you know, but boy, that was one of my faves.
The Cup of Joe's French toast is pretty awesome too.
Yeah, they can't accommodate me, and they won't accommodate people with allergies, so I don't promote them. Sorry.
You can't eat the
But
lemon
we go
zest
to
either.
Nini's. Mike, there you go. This is Bramble's Tea Room, and this is Mr. Brambles the bear. You can have high tea with him. Naples, Isles of Capri is just such a unique place. There's this guy keeps showing up again. There we are again, out on the water, enjoying a cup of coffee. It was a pretty cold morning. I think it was down to 78. That's actually the Florida Keys. 2 to 3 hours by boat, unless you're going by sailboat, and then it's 12 hours. It's 5 hours to drive there. I mean, Isles of Capri is just so close to everything. That's also the Keys. You can just go out into the Gulf, which we did the other day, and just had the most wonderful time. It was such a great breakout from being trapped. But if you're going to be trapped, wouldn't you rather be trapped here, where you can do this all day? A lot of people do that. They get up every day and just get on their boat to go by. And you could have a house, not this one, it's not for sale, but a house like this with your boat right in front. Or let's say you want to enjoy the water, but you're not a big boater, or you want just a small boat. Something that you can just go out and hit the backwaters on. And this is just not going to load for me today, is it? All right, we're doing this old school. I just happen to have right here, just a second. I know I have one. Here it is. Okay, we won't wait for YouTube. It's not loading today, so let's take YouTube down. All right, let's watch this property on Jamaica. You ready for this? Idea why it's doing that. I'm taking the sound out. Look at this house, completely renovated, 1,347 square feet, under air, absolutely impeccable, beautifully designed. We just lowered the price another $5,000. Now we're really in the range of what it should be. I saw this week they're having pavers put on the driveway. Why? Because it just makes the house that much nicer. Beautiful views out the back. These sunset pictures you're going to see, they just repainted the deck because they just thought it would look nicer. Big open yard on the side where you can build a guest house if you choose, or put in a pool. You see? There's actually room for a pool and a small guest house. The owner thought it would be nice to be a mini-me. So the idea is to have a small 20 by 20, 18 by 18 house with a deck in between and a loft upstairs for a bedroom, turning it into a very unique guest house. Because you really don't know how many friends you have till you move here. Lots of underground storage. Get that out of the way. Is it going to go away? And then, there it is. And that sunset was taken from this house with no filter. That is a real sunset. You take that sunset, that beautiful move-in ready house, and all that Naples and Isles of Capri have to offer. Quiet streets, we have our own park. I didn't want to take a picture of the park because it's got yellow tape cordoning it off. They're opening the bocce courts though, which are going to be nice. We have our own little bocce court. It's a walking park or bicycling park. You can walk or bicycle to it. Dolphin 23rd, there's going to be a fundraiser for a private organization out at Dolphin Point with live music and barbecue. Great place to meet your neighbors. What more do you want? Isles of Capri literally has it all. Oh my goodness, I have pictures everywhere. There's our cow again. Let's talk about other properties. Did I tell you we lowered 125 Jamaica to 740,000? Okay. And with pictures like this, why would you not want to be here? You could be trapped up north where it's cold and in most cases snowing, or you could be down here where we've opened up. Well, our beaches are closing. Too many people from Miami came over. They figured it out that it's a really bad thing to do to open beaches on one side of the state and not the other, because what happens is Miami, Fort Lauderdale came over and nobody practiced social distancing in Naples, and they closed the beaches. But I guess, Marco, everything was observed properly. We had a great beach cleanup day yesterday. I couldn't do it, but some of my friends and customers did it for me to represent the Marco Island Area Association of Realtors and contribute to taking care of our beautiful islands. And they did a marvelous job picking up. Not too much debris, of course, there wasn't too many people there. Most of what you're going to get now is what blew onto the beach. But this property, 740,000. You need to say yes, because that's what it is. You need to buy this. Any questions on that, feel free to give me a call. 239-404-0005. Our next one, a lot in the northeast part of the county, an estate property. This is 1.64 acres and ready to be developed. I do not have an environmental study on it, but based on the trees, it all appears to be high and dry. So that means you don't have to worry about wetlands back there. Of course, when you purchase it, you'll need an environmental study to confirm. That's listed at $75,000. Come on in and make me an offer on that one. Last one of my faves, all-time faves, Parkway Hotel. Look at this, $925,000. This is got an ROI of between 9.8 and 11.3. Beautiful 6-room hotel with a marina and a boat lift for boats up to 22 feet. Here, let's do the video. That's kind of a pretty cool video. See if I can get this big. Hold on, before I do that, I want to just check and see if anyone's joined us on Zoom that I need to. Back to meeting. It says I'm out of the meeting. There we go. Well, nobody's joined us. Here's the URL. That's all right. It's always there. Let's watch this video. Where go. Here we are. Exit full screen. We'll try that again. And you're just going to give me a hard time on sound today. There's two buildings. This is building 1, 4 units. This hotel, if you look at it, motel, is actually in a condo association. How rare is that? So you, as the proprietor, only have to worry about the buildings themselves. You don't have to worry about cutting the grass, your water, your garbage, your sewer. All of that is covered through the HOA. So all you worry about are the buildings themselves. And you can see that it is just impeccably put together. The front desk office is attached to a cottage. Here's the living room of the kitchen of the cottage, and you can see it's got a full kitchen, living room, bedroom, master in the back. Here's the master with its own bath. Now to the right, when you exit this room, to the left is the second bedroom, which can be cordoned off with this bathroom so that it's by itself and can be a separate room. This is a great little cottage that's attached to it. They typically rent it as a 2-room suite because that's the way people want it. The motel itself has its own laundry, but there's also laundry services, facilities available in the public buildings for the condo that are open to the motel. So your people come back from fishing, or they've taken their boat to the beach, or they're all slimy because they were out mudding or whatever you're going to do in the Everglades. And you don't want that in your hotel laundry or risk damaging it. They could actually do that in the laundry in the community building, which is nice. They have a gas service, and it's the only gas in Chokoloskee, in Everglades City. They have a bait service and ice. And when you leave the marina, this is actually standing right on the fuel dock. You look right out into Florida Bay. This is direct access into Florida Bay, the fishing capital of the world. The community lift can accommodate a 22-foot boat, 8 deeded boat slips. Here's your community building. This community building is beautiful. It was just redone about 3 years ago. So there's a kitchen, tables, beautiful facility for your guests to use. Let's just say a group of guys got together to have a fishing tournament. You could have it catered here by the restaurant just 3 miles up the road, called the Havana Cafe, which by the way is really good. And you can have them cater it into the community room, or they can cook up their fish, and as long as they clean up after themselves, they can use the community room. And in here, under the building, is the laundry and men and women bathroom facilities and showers, which is just beautiful. So let's say they're all going to go out to dinner at one of the hotels in Everglades City, about 5 miles just north of here, just over the Chokoloskee Bridge. And their shower's being used by one of their friends. They can go over to the community building and take a shower. I mean, it's just so much flexibility. This was booked as often as the owner allows it to happen. He's semi-retired, so he kind of does it on his own time. You can see the community bathrooms. This is the women's. And there you are, fishing capital of the world. This is just gorgeous, the Parkway Motel. Absolutely beautiful hotel. Any questions on this, please give me a call. Showings, I have to coordinate with the owner. We have to make sure guests aren't in the room. 239-404-0005 is my callback. You can also like me on Facebook at my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/luxuryrealestateenaples/ That brings you to my page. This will be featured there. This will also be on my YouTube site. Just look up Roe Lankawell, and my YouTube page will come up on YouTube. And this will be there as soon as we're done here. I don't know what else to tell you about Naples other than, why aren't you here? We think it's cold. In fact, I'm thinking I need a jacket. But, okay, it's 70, 74. What's my thermometer say? Oh no, my thermometer's saying it's 85 in here. So maybe it's gotten warmer. It was 72 when I woke up this morning, which is pretty darn cold for us. I almost wanted to put on the heater. My husband told me I couldn't. I don't know, maybe I've turned into a wimp. And yes, all my skiing buddies out there, yes, I am a big sissy now. But come on down to Naples. Join us. We'd love to have you. And follow us on Facebook and on YouTube. That'd be just awesome. Don't forget my new listing. I'm going to end with that video because it's really kind of cool, assuming I can find it. Boy, am I. Here it is, just a second. Going old school. Let's see. Desktop. Here we are. And here's a video. Let's end with this video today. Play. Take the volume down before I kill you all. It just doesn't want to do it today. All right, set them down. Go back to the beginning. There we are. Isn't that pretty? This is a beautiful, beautiful property. Just listed, $345. Easy access to the new Publix out in the estates. Great school district. Great kitchen. Good bedrooms. Very cute bedrooms. Good closets in these bedrooms, really is. You know, there's not a little girl there. New shower and fixtures in that bathroom. New lanai. Great backyard. Your possibilities are endless. They actually cleared a space back there if we wanted to park our RV, which was so sweet of them. When we first got the RV, we didn't have places to park it. It's perfect. It's truly perfect. Call me for an appointment. Bye, everybody. Talk to you next week. New listing coming.